2. Pacific Division up 1-0 in our best of 5 All-Star game powered by Intel.
Just wait for it. There it is. Oh, they just stuck it in space. That was so close. That was so close. Nice try, Prophet.
Great thing about Rialto is this opening fight can take place on 2 different fronts. There is the tiny choke right across the bridge, which a lot of fights happen on, but you see a lot of the focus going in over that alley. Flankers, Widowmakers will set up out there. A lot of interesting stuff can happen on this first brawl.
Yeah, already pushed right into the choke. And you can see Ryan Shields, War staring each other down. Prophet finds the kill on Fate, and Atlantic looking good here so far. 2 kills for them on this early defense. Custom not even allowed to escape. Libero ends him. This might be problematic, though, considering both of the healers just died for Atlantic Division.
That's getting tough. Kareem's in a tough spot, but Agility's with the Pio comes back and saves him, takes Prophet out of the sky, and now the tanks all by their lonesome. And that is a tank named Fury going down. No Brad Pitt or Shia LaBeouf to save him.
Reference game on point tanks.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll really connect with our audience.
Hey, it's a good movie.
The World War II tank thriller audience.
Sick movie. Although some solving logical inconsistencies, but whatever, it's Hollywood. It happens. Atlantic Division.
And another edition of Summer Ruins Everything.
No fun allowed, Hag. That's what Agilities is saying right now. Unfortunately for him, Silas just having a ball. There's the Deadeye kill.
That's one good way to stop a Nano Blade right there if that deflect is not. And Genji's who are nanoed are always so slow to deflect anyway because they're wasting valuable blade time there. Soon in Space with a couple of kills, and Space with the triple. Gonna walk this point onto the checkpoint.
And there we go. Mono doesn't even make it in. So, checkpoint achieved. First point picked up. 4.5 minutes on the clock here for Pacific Division. Looking good. Bit of a strong start there for Atlantic, but weren't able to capitalize. Soon is wondering if he's ever going to get healed in this lifetime, but he was alone over there.
You know, his healers are a little bit busy not being healers, considering Custa's now on Zarya, Kareev is on Widowmaker, Soon's on the Bastion now, Agilities will be on the Ana, having a lot of fun. I think they just hit the Mystery Heroes button on their roster select.
Yeah, this is a very serious play here. Kareev finds that shot on Prophet. That is serious. But now we get the grab through. Space is there with the shield. No follow-up possible for Atlantic Division. And if Soon gets set up on that payload with the Bastion, it's going to get nasty.
Yeah, double shields, too. You can kind of just throw the clamshell around him, and he's untouchable until those shields crack. So see what kind of response Atlantic's going to try to put together for this. The only change really being, I think, Prophet is now on Genji. Sai is going to move over to the Tracer, so a little kind of classic dive DPS at least. However, it does not really gel well with the rest of their team, considering that their tanks are immobile, but it's All-Stars. Play whatever you want. Just be happy.
Exactly. I mean, you heard the players earlier. Just be happy, have fun. And well, already, Kareev looking for shots. Not going to find them fast enough here, or at least to save Agilities. And this is a great cleanup play here from Atlantic Division. Committed some ults into it. They get the job done.
Yeah, I think Kareev is going to go try to find a spot to hide in and wait, and then try to get like one really cool kill from behind. He's setting up with the Widow Perch all the way behind. Kareev has no intention of resetting. In fact, he's going back towards their spawn. So if they get a kill, Kareev might just spawn camp on this Widow.
Get the health pack, no problem. Yeah, he's going to be totally set up right now to just ruin somebody. There's the spot. Just take your time. Oh, heart attack there from Notion.
Got him.
Heart beats no longer. He's a dead man. There will be the follow-up here from Prophet. Kareev, though, really keeping him focused right into the Metamine bait. Well played, Kareev. 2 for 1. You'll take that. And the rest of his team are already plowing forward.
They both call. 2 men enter, 0 men leave. Now Pacific Division rolling yet again. They're going to have some ultimates too. A supercharger from the Orisa with a Bastion on the cart will just melt everything in sight. Damage boosted Bastion as if he needed to be more powerful. Also tank mode available for Soon.
Seems like he's kind of waiting for a flank here or something for them to commit. If he can get behind this Ryan, things are going to get nasty. Oh, there's the shatter! Perfectly done. Mono shutting him down. Looking for that flank? I think not.
If you ever wonder why modern-day military tanks don't play charge before they charge, that would be the reason right there.
Some tactical crouching there.
Yeah, it was
I like it.
It was a little group tea party. Mad Hatter was invited.
Change places. Shots. There we go.
Stabilizing here. 90 seconds left. Of course, Rialto, widely considered to be a defender's favorite map here. Defenders always have a pretty solid defender's advantage going through, especially when you get to last point, but we're not even towards that second checkpoint yet. Got to get around this bend. They're going to have to go into a graviton here as well.
And there you go. Hex. Oh, the stick. Oh, wombo combo. Saya. What was it, Hex?
Saya surprise.
Oh. Perfect. Atlantic. Yeah, they're showing some fight. Showing some grit. Not gonna give up.
Never say die. But Ocean's gonna have Transcendence for the next fight as well, so Pacific Division gonna have a hard time getting some work done here. Maybe Agilities can get there on the Nano. I would like to see like a nanoed Fate Zenyatta. Don't ask me why, I feel it'd be very entertaining. See what that Zen can do.
Oh, right now going ham.
Another dart hits. Woken up though.
Yeah, instant as soon as they're on his widow. Saw what he was capable of yesterday in the 1v1 headshot duel. He did fairly well. Prophet now looking to take that fight. And we do have a Nano out on the field. Kareev not going to find that blade. It is going to be Mono, but he's getting melted and taken for a ride. He wanted off that one.
Agility's got there on his Nano too. They were able to push through. Custa doing a lot of damage here. They're going to be able to grab this point, and then going into last, they're going to have another Graviton Surge to lock them all down. Graviton and Blade can be very good, especially when there's really no lockdown on the other side of things. You're not going to get flashbanged out of it. Maybe a Sleep Dart, but you put that big ball of meat together and you go to town like a butcher.
Exactly, rolling through. Nice headshot there from Sood. Not going to be enough. No follow-up possible, it seems. Still with that off angle though, and there's the grab thrown in. Custa finds the first kill on Prophet, but no follow-up possible. Trance is in play from Doshin, keeping his teammates healthy. That is definitely going to slow things down here for Pacific. They didn't get everything out of that ult that they were hoping for, although, I mean, you force Trance, that's great, but now Fury's going to have a grab.
This is why the map just gets harder and harder for the offense. This isn't even towards a checkpoint. You still have to get up this ramp. There's so many halfway checkpoints on this map. You might as well call them 2.5s. That bend took forever to get around. Then you get to this checkpoint. You got an up ramp that might as well be considered another half a point, and then you got to fight in the hallway.
Yeah, in the choke. Keep on top of this. Oh, there it is. Kareev with one. Beheads another. Nope. Gets robbed by Space. He does have his eyes on Libero. Libero is trying to back off as quickly as possible. It's
the distraction charge from Space. Gets in there, and Space will finally take down Libero with a swing of the hammer. Pacific rolling through, but they're down to it. We're going to hit overtime here momentarily. A shatter up for Space. You rarely see him on the Reinhardt. That's more Fate's role. But Fate's busy playing the Zenyatta, who also almost has Transcend. Pacific, but to bank up some ults. Atlantic with a bunch of Qs of their own ready to press.
Save, he was looking for the flanking shatter. We will have the Trance, nothing coming through. Trance is out here for Fate. Shatter gets blocked, and there's the counter. Space, can he pick up the kill on Libero? It looks like Libero will survive. And you've got Mono, Nano boosted, and pummeling.
Custa.
Oh, Custa.
Begging for reprieve. Mano finally delivers him through.
Place, right?
I'm American, so I'm going to call close enough, buddy. Close enough.
They're neighbors, whatever. It's like the same states, you know, being side by side. It's all right. It is still just chilling out over here. Well, you know, it's fish in the water right now. Enjoying himself.
Yeah, looking for shots through the pole. Maybe he's just admiring the architecture. Like, oh man, I wish my stairs had banisters like that. Those are beautiful. Oh, look at the stain on that. Planning a trip to Home Depot.
Gonna be looking at the antique restoration hardware. There we go.
There it is.
Gone.
The patience pays off as Prophet goes down. Custa will fall soon after though, so pretty even on these fights. No main healer up for either, but soon continues his reign. Takes down Sai from behind.
They had no idea where this guy was coming from.
No, that's why Rialto first is so strange, because there's also this flank here where you see Kareev and Azari going. You can get around that path as well, so it looks very choked off, but there's actually a three-prong attack on Rialto. Atlantic using those three prongs to their advantage. They take down soon. He's resurrected, but it has been all Atlantic pushing forward, and they're in a very forward position.
Oh, buddy. All right, Doshin. That is soon getting shut down twice in a row by the Raging Omnic. Balls everywhere. Well, Libero, he'll find the kill on Fate.
Right off of the edge there. Agility's begging for a trip back to respawn. Custa does the same, but Doshin will oblige him. And now we continue to move forward, but Ocean's going to have Transcendence, and Atlantic hasn't been stopped in their offense thus far.
No, they've been looking fantastic, actually. 5 minutes on the bank, in the bank right now. The Pacific Division are going to need to put up a fight around this corner. This is where they got stalled out a lot on their offense, Pacific, so, you know, take note, figure out what those guys did, and reproduce it.
Yeah, so far the Orisa's actually been working out really well for them. They just keep setting up these static positions and making the defense come to them, and thus far they haven't really had an answer to crack it, because you look at their composition, they don't really have anything to break the shields, like, at all on the Pacific side.
This Ryan Shield's really messing up the whole hook combo, though. I'm digging that. Libero there with the dragon. Right there it is. Right through the choke point. Lots of free progress getting made here by the Atlantic Division. That payload's nearing the bend. Agility's maybe looking to be the hero here. He doesn't have a blade, but he is boosted up. Miscommunication there, perhaps? Probably not. Ocean's going to end him anyway, so he doesn't have to worry about anything.
Not the best blade you've ever seen on a Brady there, but Space comes in, tries to get a couple. It's not going to be enough. Space gets killed by Saya. Fate gets sent into the canal, and they will continue to push. Really doubtful that the Pacific's going to try to get back here. That's actually Agility's died so early in the last fight. He's going to be ready to come play again.
Fury, though. They'll save it. Fate, wow.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Oh, he got the flank shatter, but there's no follow-up. All right, there's the blade, and it gets annihilated. Sayaplleir, only 1 kill. Is Prophet dead? Ocean as well.
Enough though, definitely enough for the Pacific to stabilize there as they come charging back in with their tanks. Able to get some nice fight on the cart. Manuel's Orisa has been really good, but I wonder if he's going to stick with it now, considering that they need to push through a couple fights.
Seriously?
Alright then. Do you think that was intentional, or like,
I think
there's a lot of stuff on my screen hit melee?
Yeah, I think Agility's a little bit mad there. Or was it Agility? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's,
not grand. Alright, Dragon could be used just to make space. One of the best ways to use Dragon if you don't have any combo for it, considering our passive charge, is just fire it across the cart. Get your team on the cart and start making some progress.
Exactly right. You pick up the kill, bonus. Yeah, Mono is dead.
With Fury only at 21%, you just gotta fire this one in there. You're gonna have 1, maybe even 2 before that Graviton comes online again. Soon is able to take down Saya. This battle has been raging all day while everyone else fights on the ground.
And they're still making progress. No, they're not. Never mind now. For some reason I saw it.
Well, now they should be, because Libero just took down both of the DPS players.
You got a nano boosted Reinhardt who needs DPS. You've got an angry hammer swinging beast in the front line that you're just not going to be able to kill. So Fate bringing it back. Libero with a headshot.
Pacific Division taking this a little more seriously than they took the first half. You see that all of the members of the Los Angeles Valiant, which now comprise the Pacific All-Star team, are on their home heroes, essentially. They're all playing exactly what they generally play, their roles-wise. And there it is. There comes the payoff that practice rooming 6 days a week for 6 months will give you right there. Coordinated kills. Pacific Division holding strong. We are under 2 minutes. Pacific Division, if they hold on to this map, will take a dominant 2-0 lead in the best of 5 of our Overwatch League All-Star game, powered by what, Sembler?
Intel.
There you go, buddy.
Boom. Done. I have an Intel chip, you know, just stuff.
So do I.
Works.
i7 6600K, man.
Boom. Dropping numbers. About as hard as Pacific are dropping bodies. But, you know, the thing is that Pacific, now that they've fully committed to taking and try-harding this game, they have to win.
Yeah.
If they've done this, if they've gone all the way, when Atlantic are just like, we're just having fun.
Yeah, this is when the try-hard definitely comes out. You start mocking someone for trying at video games because you're not.
Yeah, I mean, look at Atlantic right now. They're running a comp as well.
I've always
like
hated that
these
insult.
guys.
I've hated the try-hard insult forever.
Yeah, why are you so serious?
Why are you trying? Why would you try to be good at life?
Let it out, buddy. Let it out.
I got some issues.
I mean, it is true, though. It's like we are playing a competitive game.
Yeah, exactly.
We play to win. So, yeah. If you don't want to try hard, go play quick play.
Yeah, get out of my server. Battle ensuing on the card, though. All 6 up for both teams. Some compositional changes as the Brigitte has come into the mix. Libero on that Brigitte has been playing pretty much everything, and we called them the Ultra Effects, and could not be more true. Shatters from both sides, but Fury is the one taking names off of the board, and Atlantic will be able to push this through to second.
Oh, buddy, that was quite the fight. Just a little bit faster than Pacific, and now it's a matter of just getting through this Z.
We're gonna have have about 90 seconds on the clock. Fury's been at a ridiculous amount of charge for quite a while now, and that is going to help him chunk his way up to another Graviton. Mano's going to have a Shatter up soon, and Libero going to give everybody some extra armor. So at least 2 good pushes here for Atlantic going forward, and I think they're just banking ults, because Profit's almost there as well.
Yeah, well, on the other side.
If Fury can stay at a relatively high energy, I think you nano Fury here.
Libero with the
Nano
rally.
Shatter.
Oh! That's big, but he gets stuck! Immediately countered! So the Shatter is gone. Fury's been boosted. He's at 100 energy. He is going to melt face so fast.
He's lit up like a Christmas tree right now, and he's starting to try to kill off all the remainders, swipe it over, but Space. Oh, what a huge sleep dart. That was the fattest of Shaddies.
Yeah.
No follow-up.
Both of us thought that was going to be it, Dunzo. Agility's overextends ever so slightly, and he will be punished for it.
That's right. Doomfist is a great reinforcement.
Yes,
hero.
I love this.
Super high mobility.
Oh, with the sleep as well!
I'm so excited for Ana in next season of the Overwatch League. The clutch Ana play. She's such a high skill support hero. Grab does come in. Space Jam!
There we go, buddy. The burst is too much. Perfect. Saya with 2 kills, but Agility's making it count, and now he's going to be on the flank as well, so Prophet, you better be careful.
They know it, too, and I guarantee you that Prophet is checking his backside every couple of seconds. Yeah, you can actually see him flipping around right now. Gotta get on the cart!
Oh, and he is going to have to just come straight back onto the cart. Agility's... Nobody's there! Nobody is there to def the cart!
Letter number.